Namaste, I'm back again, and this time I'm going to introduce you to Guru Nirmal Chandra Jaina, who is a guru of a particular style of Odyssey. We just finished, me and you're seeing Chandrika at the back, we just finished a workshop with him, and it was beautiful that he had combined yogic philosophies, Tantra, Vedas, the principles of it into dancing, and how he connected the breath, and he's very beautifully putting it forth. So I'm going to ask him the question, G. Thank you for sharing your time with us. And I want to ask you the essence of a yogic practitioner and a dance practitioner. When it comes onto the stage as a performer, what is that manobhav? What is that mental state that you project to the audience so that they can experience both simultaneously?
Spirituality and performance, how do you get to that point? I was telling you guys before, at a moment when you are a practitioner, especially dance, as an art form like dance, which is a very poignant dance form, art form, which was given an offering in the temples behind the closed doors, you come to a point, your journey actually separates, goes in two directions. You want to go to the stage to entertain, engage the audience, and give them the sensual pleasure, or you want to go to the sadhana and aradhana and to the journey of realization of yourself. Do you want to dance for others, or you want to dance for yourself? So combining those two, my father used to say, okay, you are a practitioner of inner journey, do that inner journey, but sometimes you have got to go to the stage to elevate others as well. That's your duty. Otherwise what happens is it remains in the books, and maybe somebody might know it, somebody might open it and engage with it, but as a spiritual practitioner, sometimes you have to go to the stage to engage the audience, elevate their souls. And how do you do it? The artist becomes the priest.
Oh, beautiful.
The art becomes, the dance becomes the ritual tool, whether it's a Vedic ritual or a Tantric ritual. Then you summon the spirit that is looking at you, the audience, to come on this journey that is higher than you and me. And my father actually takes the form of the dance, his version of the Odissi, from the sculptures carved on the stones of the Odissan temples throughout Odisha, from Konarak temple to Jagannath Puri temple to Lingaraj temple to Rajarani temples, hundreds and hundreds of temples, including the temples carved, built in Hirapur, where the tantric practices were done.
Yes.
So
Okay.
then he
I think we are on that close line.
takes the form from the sculpture and takes the content of his dance from the rituals that are practiced inside the temples, the Vedic ritual and the Tantric ritual, which happens in Jagannath Puri, happened for thousands of years in Jagannath Puri temple. The Vedic ritual was happening in the daytime, Tantric ritual in the night sometimes. And now what is the purpose? The purpose is to realize the soul. And how do you say this is the journey? Because the great master Bharat Muni, on whom we have based our dance, he says, Angikam, Vachikam, Aharyam, Satvikam. What is Satvika then? We have got the Angika, the body dances, Angya, Pratanga, everything. Vachika, all the words and the sound, the bowls and everything. And the Aharyam is all the costume and the jewelry and the makeup and everything. What about the Satvika practice? And he mentions in later the Asta Satvika Bhava. When we work towards awakening the Kundalini and using the body, the mind, the breath, the vibration, and with intense sadhana and aradhana, then he says the Asta Satvika Bhava happens. It's not a projection like the Sthayi Bhavas or the Sanchari Bhavas. it's an experience of evolution of the man or the woman we are to reach that heightened self. And how does it happen? This is stamba. Stamba is when the first attempt is done on the kundalini to raise it, you experience something called stamba. It means lower part of your body become paralyzed. Not paralyzed like in the medical terms, but there's no sensation. Then the Sweda, the second chakra, which is Swadhisthana chakra, you intensely perspire, profuse, because the energy has traveled to the next level. Third level, Romancha. Then Romancha basically means there's no English translation to it. Romancha is like a hair on your body stands up like what's happening to me? And then when it's got the heart chakra, which is Anahata chakra. Anahad means you hear the sound of the universe within you. And you close your eyes, see the whole universe within. You see the Brahmayoni, or you see the Hiranyagarbha within you. You hear the coming from the deep space. We call it Anahadanada. So that's why it's Anahad chakra. Anahad chakra is two triangles, one pointing upward, one pointing downward. The downward pointing triangles pointing to the Rakshasas, the demons, and what they are, the lower three chakras are greed, desire, and power. The upper ones are the godly, they are pulling, the tussle, the Samudra Mantana is happening in the middle. And then when it crosses that, it's called Vipatu. The Stamba, Sweda, Romancha, Vipatu. When it goes to the Visuddhi chakra, is Swarabhanga. You are unable to explain what is happening to you because the energies. When it happened to me, I was speechless. My throat was jammed with as if I have swollen ice. And when it goes to Agya chakra, that's why you put the bindu, and it's Vivarna, and the Bharat Muni describes Vivarna, though you see the whole spectrum of the universe within you, light and colors, in one deep compact formation, which is called the Hiranyagarbha. There the eye of the mind is open, the third eye. It's not that we have got an eye there, it's the eye of the mind, the subconscious mind. Then it goes to the Bindu chakra. It says Ashru, means you see the Bindu, the spirit, the universal consciousness. In one of the tantric scriptures is called Kula Arnav Tantra. It says Om Ananta Chandra Bhuvana Bindu Bindu Yuganvita. When you reach the Bindu chakra, you are in yoga. Yuganvita. The final one is, he says, Stamba Sweda Vipatu Swarabhanga Vivarna Ashru Pralay Samadhi. Reach the realization, the Sahasrara chakra, and that's it.
Right. So we have a complete explanation on how an artist and the essence of the artist should be brought onto the stage, and as an artist, what is our responsibility towards our audience to educate them and to take them, or at least spread awareness to the next level. All the best to all the artists and all the inspiring artists to be.